the last 3 years, I've grown my agency to almost $1 million of ARR solely off of LinkedIn. We've closed over 40 clients from the platform. Most importantly, we use a repeatable process that anyone can copy. Like I said, my name's Christian, and in the last 3 years, I've helped over 40 founders generate leads from social. In this video, I'll show you the exact routine to help turn attention into pipeline. Truth is, most founders fail on LinkedIn because they post and effectively hope. That's it. No further strategy, nothing more. Really, that's not a system. There's far more you could be doing on the platform to both help your post perform better and turn it into more pipeline. So in this video, let's walk through how to do it. Let's hop into Apollo here. This is going to be the basis of how you pull your master lead list. Make a free account. I'll even put a link in the description to help you get a better deal. So come into Apollo and filter for exactly who you sell to. In my case, I sell to founders in the software space, in the financial services space, in the tech information, basically filter down for your ICP. I can really only sell into the States because of our pricing. And again, this should change based on whoever you are and whatever you sell to. You can also use like lookalikes and revenue ranges and all that. I don't really need to, but if you want to, it's there. Generally, we'll sell to these benchmarks, and that should be it. You can add some keywords and funding stages and all that. I'll actually even add here Series A or beyond. So that's now giving me 3,100 accounts. We're obviously not done here though. From here, you're gonna come to this, press select all. I don't know if Apollo can do 3,000 records yet. Sometimes it gives me a hard time. Let's see. From there, you're gonna press find people. Okay, it looks like it worked. From here, you're gonna filter down for the job titles you sell to. So in my case, I sell to CEOs, founders, CEO and co-founder. Does get laggy sometimes, I won't lie to you, but it is worth it. Co-founder, generally CMOs and VPs of marketing. Again, filter down for whoever you sell to. Okay, boom. That's 2,800 accounts I can now sell into. I'm actually going to use this, by the way. From here, you're going to come here, select all, apply. You can grab their emails if you want. I don't really need them for our outbound purposes, but if you want to, it'll be in this list. I'm going to export 25 because I'm actually running out of credits on this right now. But the point is, you can export as many credits as you have, really. And what this will do is email you a CSV of these prospects that you can later sort into a connection sheet, which I'll show you in the next step. Okay, from there, you'll get an email from Apollo. It'll look like this. You're going to press download CSV. This is, again, the lead list I was mentioning to you. From there, you're going to create a Google Sheet. I will actually leave a template like this in the description for you to make it as easy as possible. Basically, you're going to upload the list and then filter down for these columns. So I always like to just add a new tab, import it. Your list should be way longer than this. I'm just doing this because I was almost out of my credits. Anyway, grab the first and last name. You can grab the title too if you want. I actually end up doing it in mine. I don't know. I like to do it. It's not super necessary unless you have like extremely different ICPs. Anyways, grab their URLs, put them here, company name. That's important. Again, just to reiterate, this should be way longer. From here, and I'll put this in the template for you to make it way easier. You're going to create checkboxes out of these, and I'll build this out for everyone just so that it doesn't get super complicated. But basically, this is going to be the basis of how you run your social selling motion, if that makes sense. So let's go through each column individually. Basically, what we're going for here is a social selling motion. This means we're going to like/warm up with the prospect first, and then we're going to connect, and then we're going to pitch in that order. So the first step there is warming them up, which gives way to the like/commented portion. So here, one by one, and I'll get into the daily routine after this, you're going to go to this person's profile and do not automate this. You're going to see, okay, this person posted a week ago. I would like this. Might leave a comment if you can leave something valuable. I would never say, love this or this is cool. Definitely want to go a layer deeper. Point is, you just want them to see your face, as simple as that sounds. When Samir checks his last post now, he's going to see my face in the likes. Like this. From there, tick off liked and commented. 24 to 48 hours later, you're going to go back to Samir's account. You're going to connect with a blank note. No need to personalize it. The blank notes tend to do better once the person's already warmed up, like you did here. Make sure you wait 24 to 48 hours though. From there, you're going to monitor your connections and see who accepted. You can easily do this by navigating to My Network and Connections. You'll see that these people are either people who connected with you and you accepted, which, if that's inbound, that's great. More importantly though, people that you outbound connect to, like all of these people that I did, will show up here once they accept, which is the easiest way to track it. From there, if you see they accepted, you're going to put accepted here, and you're going to run down the list and do this for each prospect. If I were you, I would schedule 20 to 25 minutes per day and just run through this motion for everyone. We're going to pause there and get to the other things you should be doing on your LinkedIn account before you start sending videos, because the videos are the most important part. I'll leave the links in the description, but overall, this works way better if your account is active and your profile is optimized. I have full 80-page guides and videos on exactly how to do both of those. The point is, each day you should be doing the following. Step 1 is to post. This is non-negotiable every weekday. This is so that when people come to your profile, they see that you're actually active and i.e. not a robot. If you don't know what to post about, or you think you don't have time to post, or you think no one cares about what you have to post, just go watch my other videos and or download my free guide. It'll dispel all of that and make posting feel like a breeze for you. Next, you're going to leave 3 to 5 thoughtful comments every single day. Aside from just showing that you're more active, this gets your name out there and each comment almost acts like a free ad for your business. If you want to see what some thoughtful comments look like, scroll through my comments tab on my LinkedIn for you to see. Here's one that got 700 impressions from this morning. Here's another one I wrote this morning. Here's another one I wrote that got 16,481 impressions, which is by all accounts, better than most of my posts. This goes to show you that if you can comment on people's posts thoughtfully, you can generate meaningful reach. That reach leads to profile visits. Those profile visits lead to leads you can outbound to. And if you see how that works, it's magic. The next part of your daily routine is to send your connections from the day prior. So if you liked and commented on these people's posts, let's just say, you can go connect with them now. This might take a day or two, but once you get into the rhythm, you'll see how it compounds. So from here, you've posted, you've commented, and you've connected with the people you need to connect with for the day. Once you get into a bit of a rhythm, there will always be people who've accepted your connection requests from the day prior or days prior that you can now outbound to. And this is where video comes in. Each day, and I know this may feel funky at first, but I promise you it is worth it. You're gonna pull out your phone and go to the profiles in which who've accepted your connection requests, but you haven't outbounded to yet. Once you're on the person's profile on mobile, press message. Hey Noah, Christian here. I was mentioning the workflow post and your connections thing there. Hi, quick intro. I'm Christian, founder of HatTip. We're a B2B content agency. We've grown to just under $1 million of ARR solely off my LinkedIn. It's what we do for clients, how we grow ourselves. To that point, I'm on your profile right now, and there are some switches I personally think you should be making to drive pipeline for Tower. I'm not here to pitch on anything. I'm actually here to offer you something completely free. I'm assuming you want to be reaching, I would guess, M&A teams, in-house legal teams, even outsourced legal teams who are trying to do due diligence. I would just assume based on what I know about Tower. To that point, there's a lot more you could be doing to reach them. Looking at your profile now, you don't have a banner up. Posts themselves are good. The consistency isn't. And I would love to basically show you, if I were you and if I was in charge of your social per se, how I would get you both on a consistent cadence and getting you in front of the right people. Yeah, if that's interesting to you, I'd love to make the document. If you want me out of your hair, you let me know. Regardless, I'll be cheering on. Thanks, let me know. So you just saw a real video I sent to a real prospect trying to sell them on our services, or eventually sell them on our services. What I want you to notice about them is the following. Number one, I did a baseline level of research into the account. Once they accepted, I looked into the account, who they sell to, what they sell, etc. So if you notice, I mentioned that he'd probably want to get in front of M&A people, as well as in-house legal teams and even outsourced legal teams, just based on the product they sell. Also, even before that, I mentioned how we grew to just under $1 million of ARR solely off my LinkedIn. This helped build my authority with the prospect. Without it, they might not have looked into me, and they might have no clue who I am, and more importantly, have no reason to trust me. From there, perhaps most importantly, you need to understand what I offered. I did not ask him for a meeting. I didn't ask him for 30 minutes of his time. I didn't ask him for anything like that. I instead offered to make him something for free that was valuable to him. I don't know a founder on this planet who doesn't want to get in front of their ICP more and more consistently. The point is that I made this a no-brainer to him. And yes, the next step of this, if he says yes, is to make that asset for him. If you're not willing to do this, you'll never succeed on LinkedIn. I don't make the rules. And lastly, I want you to notice how I made it very much low stakes for him. I said it's all good if not, and I'll get out of your hair, which is just a little joke I like to crack. Feel free to steal it if you want. We want to make it as low risk and low stakes for this person as possible. As for stats, though I can't show you my actual lead list, I can show you my stats from recently. Of the 248 connections I've sent, 50 of them accepted, leading to a 20% acceptance rate. Of those people, I've sent 28 videos. I still have to send 22 videos, which is my fault. And we have 5 follow-ups to send from people who've replied. Of the ones who accept, roughly 20 to 25% of them will respond to your video if the offer's half decent, like mine is. That means if you send 100 connection requests per week, you can expect 20 of them to accept. If you send videos to all 20, you can expect 4 to 5 to reply. And that's 4 to 5 pitches you get on top of all other inbound and outbound strategies you have going on. This compounds. And I know this works because, like I said in that video, I've grown my own agency to just under $1 million of ARR solely off of LinkedIn. Yeah, a good portion of that has been inbound, but a solid portion of it has been outbound just like this that I'm describing here. And to be clear, I did not come up with this strategy. It's actually from Darren McKee. I believe he calls it the 531. So all credit goes to him. I'll link his profile in the description. But just to give you a sense of how well this works, coming out of university, I had 3 clients and was really trying to make this work. I stuck to this plan every single day for over a year. That's helped us work with over 40 clients in the last 3 years, as well as 15 active ones right now. In the meantime, I've also grown to 8,000 LinkedIn followers and 1,000 people on my email list. So let's recap the system we went through in this video to help put pipeline on your calendar from LinkedIn. Number 1 is to grab your ICP list from Apollo and put it into the sheet template below in the description. Number 2 is to run that 30-minute daily routine I talked about: posting, commenting, connecting, and DMing. Number 3 is to send those video DMs like I showed you. And number 4 is consistency. This isn't going to be built today or tomorrow or even this week. It'll take 1, 2, 3+ months to really get into a rhythm and generate meaningful, consistent pipeline from the platform. Now, you can take everything I just told you and do it yourself, and you will book meetings if you stay consistent. That's absolutely guaranteed. But if you don't have the time to do it, we'll just handle it for you, like we have for 40 other founders. We even give you a full money-back guarantee after month 1 if you absolutely hate us. So if that sounds interesting to you, click the first link in the description to book a call. I'll see you in the next video.